Hello, everybody. I feel so
Hello.
to be here with my Shakti sisters, Sarah and Anjuna. We're literally beaming in from, well, actually Zara and I are in the same land. But as you can hear in Anjuna's land, there are roosters, which must mean she's still in Bali.
Oh God, Roosterland.
Yes, Roosterland. The roosters in the rice fields of Bali. I'm still here. Hello.
And the last time that we were together in the physical, maybe just go on mute, Anjuna, I'll mute you for a sec for the roosters. The last time we were all together, no offense, the last time we were all together in the physical was when we were facilitating together for the first time at Bali Spirit Fest, when we brought through a powerful Isis transmission that we were lucky enough to do right at the beginning of the festival and right at the end. And we opened a big portal. It felt like, wow, I don't know whether it was planned this way. Perhaps in the etheric realms it was, that we were literally opening and closing the festival in some way. And this is really what we just wanted to share today, just to give you a little introduction to who we are and to how we have come together to be working together quite a lot in this year. It seemed like a summoning from the goddess. I've known Anjuna for a year, and Zara is even newer in my world. But when we came together in Bali, and even when we started to connect, it was like the not negotiable push of spirit to say your energies need to weave together and to create powerful containers for transformation, for women to activate, to remember, to really anchor the energy for the new earth. And it seems like this is our year, and we're all in our own spaces right now, beaming in together, but already I'm feeling the excitement of what is to come when we gather together in Greece this July, which is when we're going to be together in the physical again for Shakti Rising, and also teaching together at Agape Zoe Festival. Yeah, so
it's so magic. such a magical time that we are called, that we are
shining, Sarah.
Yes. I don't know.
Wow.
And oh wow. Okay.
Oh, there's
another
a huge angel in front of you.
We had like all these greetings from London. First of all, London Mayfair is greeting all of you. So we had all these visions coming in, and all these very physical signs of the goddess and of spirit for us to be together and to actually share these ancient teachings with all of you. And one very physical sign was before we ever taught the first time at Bali Spirit Festival. In the night before that happened, I came back to my hotel room, and in front of my hotel room was a little baby python. And it was so cute. And I thought, oh yeah, well, I'll just let her sleep. So I went to sleep. And then the next morning she was still there. And looked at me like, hey, Mom. It was such a beautiful feeling. So we had all these magical things happening, seeing serpents in a real manifestation, having all these lights coming into our life and into our work, and seeing how much changed for all of you in Bali. So that was such a joy. And for me, I can only surrender. I can only say, everyone that knows me know that I'm working alone a lot. So this is a new thing for me, and I'm so grateful, and I'm really happy that we can share this as sisters. And looking into what we are planning to share with you in Corfu, I can only say from my part that we will be going into a lot of Kundalini cleansing first. So because we need to prepare the channels. So if we like, you see this light coming in, you know, through all of us, and through that, what the ones that shared with us on Bali Spirit Festival, you know, right? So it's like an immense power. It's like sending 10,000 volts through your system, and you don't want to have this power in your system if you don't have a clear channel. So whatever we all create there, we want to have the clear channel to actually enjoy this. Because otherwise it's not, you know, you want to enjoy this, right? So enjoying this is a big part of it, and this is one of my jobs. And of course we all do similar work, but in different manifestations maybe. And I will be working with Kundalini Yoga as taught by Yogi Bhajan. And I will also bringing in light priestess work, that is working with light crystals. Some of these crystals that you can see here. That's a beautiful dragon energy, very, very beautiful for London. And also good for Bali and for other places in the world. But you know, this is what I'm bringing in and want to share with you. It's a beautiful work to liberate the chakras and to liberate and cleanse the energy bodies of the body, the light bodies of your body. And you will feel the difference. So it's a beautiful work, and prepares also for what the wonderful work is that Anjuna is offering, and the wonderful things that we can experience with Sarah Jane. And of course, we will do things together, like rituals and priestesshood. I create in my heart, I feel we are recreating and inviting you into a temple. This is temple space, and this is what we want to share with you. This is not something you do at home with a video call, you know. That's why we're not on many video calls, but now we're here actually inviting you to actually now book your flight and just make it happen if you feel like coming to us. And create that temple space with us. We hope in the future, at some point we will create these temples all over the planet, and we will have space and times where we can actually live like that. But now it's only a week, but we're so happy to share. I think this is it for me. I feel, yes, I feel very blessed and very grateful to Anjuna to initiate all of this. She's such a beautiful sister, and to Sarah Jane to come all the way from Australia with us to Europe. Thank you.
Thank you, beauty. And Gina, I would love to.
Hello, everyone, dear sisters.
Let's hear the rooster.
It is, yes. I'm so sorry. I have this farm next to me. I just moved into a new house, and it's there. I have to live with them and to accept and love them. So I'm so glad that we are here together. It's coming closer, my vision. To bring the sisters together in cooperations or collaborations in sending the divine light on earth. So yes, I'm very excited that we are able to bring our work together. So I have this vision of doing this all over the world with different sisters, and sharing medicine, sharing temple art, sharing love, and healing, and yes, dancing the Shakti, invoking the light, the golden light, the golden snake. And I just can say that Greece will be the perfect place for us to do all these initiations, especially the Isis energy. So Goddess Isis is a very, very powerful spirit. She is with me since some years, and I received a lot of initiations by her. So actually she is the one who gave me the permission to to serve that medicine and to do the activations and initiations. And she sent me out all over the world to connect with certain sisters to share that magic. And I'm so happy that you are part of this space mothership in Greece. Yes, Greece is for me the most powerful place to do that work, to do the Shakti rising. I spent my summer there since many years. For 2 or 3 months I lived in Greece, and my soul is very home there. So what can you expect, dear sisters out there, when you will be part of our gathering? I'm sure you will have a huge package and huge impact of a lot of divine love and growing. Like really life-changing moments, like really shifting things inside of you what are not serving you anymore. Isis, to receive Isis medicine, are of course other beautiful, powerful goddesses, Greek folk goddesses, like Aphrodite, or there are so many. It is in certain archetype what needs to be awake in within us to really fulfill our purpose as a yes, as a lightful being, woman, priestess, healer, mother, daughter, sister. We are so many. We have so many aspects, and I feel in this retreat, you have the possibility to find yourself new and to create something really new and powerful in your life. You are many. And this is actually the idea. 3 of us, we create together this powerful energy to invoke all aspects of a woman. Yes, that's from my side for the moment.
Thank you.
And yeah, I would love to see you and enjoy that.
Well, sorry, I just put you on mute, but
Oh.
I feel really, really, even just dropping in with each of you now, I feel the waves of the energy that is to come, what is already gathering for our container. And it's really interesting because, as we shared, each of us work in our own ways, and we all carry our unique frequency that in the way I'm shown, they blend together to create this big cauldron of activation, of transformation. And what I feel as I already see all of the sisters that are coming, sitting in circle, it's like being fully activated as pillars, as priestesses of light, called forth in your highest, most expanded, multidimensional self, calling forth all of your gifts, your creation energy, your wild Shakti. And, and it's interesting when I feel each of us, even just sitting here now, it's like, and even when we stepped into the space at Bali Spirit Fest, it's like I bring the earth energy. I bring the big, like, plug us in, or even like the shamanic wisdom on some level. And it's like I was going, as each of you were sharing before, in my own experience of Bali Spirit Fest, it was like being in the space with Sarah and Juna called me forth in my highest aspect. And I was like, whoa. And even there was some level of not nervousness or anticipation, because I was like, wow, this is big. I am being activated in this space. And even when I stepped into my next retreat group after Bali Spirit Fest, I felt these sisters with me. And I was like, wow, here I am talking about us as this holy trinity of light. And sometimes words are words, but I was like, whoa, this is much bigger than anything that I've ever experienced before. So this is why I feel so excited for what is coming. And obviously you can read on our website, like, more or less what is going to happen. But being the Shakti sisters that we are, there is always a level of in the mystery, because we, the energy, the goddess, the many frequencies of the feminine, the energy will speak through us as it needs to, and as it needs to for what is required for the group. But there will be Kundalini yoga, there will be dance, there will be sacred sexuality practices, there will be a deep dive into the temple arts, and, working with the many faces of the feminine. And I'm just so excited for what is to come. So we invite you all to join us at Shakti Rising in Greece on the beautiful island of Corfu this July. It's July 14 to 20. And in this moment, I believe I think we've got about 7 or 8 spaces open. So this is the call to the sisters who need to be with us to dive deep into the portal of the womb, to feel what needs to be healed, to allow that releasing process to happen in the most deeply held, loving container of the sisterhood. Because I feel like, in this time of birthing the new earth, and this is a participatory practice, and even I pulled a card just before we came on this call, and it was participation. And sometimes I work with these Osho cards, and I was like, participation. And it was yet again this affirmation of us all merging our energies and participating in this big time of creation on the planet. So this is not just Anjuna, Sarah, and I participating together. There is a level of that, but this is all of the sisters who join us. This is our service. This is our gift to the earth, to Gaia. And this is what, why we all need to be called forth in our highest aspect now. Yeah. So
hallelujah.
I'm in my pajamas here in the UK.
So beautiful. Thank you, loves.
Thank you all. And I can't wait to be with you all in the physical really, really soon.
Me too. I love you.
Blessing for your day, everybody.